Hello everyone, it's Elizabeth here from Totally Organised Blogging, and today I've got a tip to share with you about how to choose fantastic file names so that you don't end up losing your documents. I've got thousands and thousands of files. I've used Dropbox for years, so I really feel like I've learnt the hard way about how to name files. For example, even just recently this week I saved something as capture.jpg and then had to go back and rename it when I realised what I'd done, because in 6 months' time I'm not going to know what that is. Think about the way that you name the files on your electronic filing, whether you use Dropbox or Google Drive or something else, in the same way as you would approach naming something for SEO purposes. So you're trying to optimise for search, because when you want to find that file again, I use a lot of Windows products, and File Explorer will allow you to search. So you can search for something that is called the name of your file, capture.jpg, and it might return 15 different files called that thing. Whereas if you have named your files in a way that is sensible and that describes what's in them, you will find it a lot easier. So I always version number my files, especially if I'm working on something which has many iterations. So for example, I might do 2 or 3 different drafts of an ebook. So I will call it, I think of the title of an ebook, Totally Organised Blogging, ebook version 1, ebook version 2, ebook version 3, so I know which is the most up-to-date version of the file and the one that I should be using. So perhaps version control for files is something we can think about on another video, because it's something I do every day in my job as a project manager. So in some professions you will find that version controlling your assets, your documents, will come very easily to you. But it's definitely something we can use as bloggers as well. So for me, a descriptive file name is something that's going to allow me to search for it, so that when I do a search I can find it again, and also that tells me what's inside the file. So I will typically call it the name of the blog post I'm working on, the blog post title, and then picture 1, screenshot 1, screenshot of Dropbox filing system.jpg, something like that. Or alternatively, I might use a date. I use dates to file things by as well. If it's a Facebook Live video, for example, I'll call it Facebook Live and then today's date. So it makes it easier for me to go back and find it again. So I suppose the tip really is to think about what you're naming your files as and when you are saving them, so that when you come to look for them in the future, you can use search to find them inside your file organisation system. That's it. I hope that was useful, and I will see you in my next video. Thanks very much. Bye.